Okay, second graders, so today is another big day. Okay, you're setting up your story map for your small moment. And I was thinking about this earlier in the day when I was thinking about this video that I was going to record. I thought something that we could really compare it to would be making a puzzle, was doing a puzzle, okay? I'm sure all of us have done a puzzle before. Maybe with friends, maybe with your brother or sister, mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, but I'm sure every single second grader has at least done one of them. So one of the things that you know, even if you've done a puzzle once, that you have to do is you dump the pieces out carefully, obviously, so none go flying through the air, and you flip them all over, right? That's the first thing. So I haven't started this puzzle yet. It's 1,000 pieces. I have not started it yet. But the first thing I would do would be flip them all around, right? Okay. The next step is finding these straight edge pieces, okay? I'm sure I have a couple more, okay? So here are my straight edges, right? And I set them aside. Let's find one more. Got one. Okay, so this is one of the next steps. The reason why you're doing that is you need to know the edges of your puzzle. You need to know where it's starting and where it's stopping. Okay, the same is going to be similar, with your storyboard. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. All right, let me show you how to set it up. So today, the day you're doing it is September 25th. So 9/25/20, okay? And we're going to set up some boxes. Some years teachers may have you using a timeline, which would be one long line with dots. Some years they may have you use circles and do another way. This year, and especially for your small moment, we're going to draw boxes. So here is the really simple way to do it. You're going to split the page and you're going to draw one long line down the center, okay, all the way across, because you need a double spread page here. And then you are splitting these again. All right, this one, oh, let me do this first. This is our first box, our second box, our third, our fourth, and our fifth. Remember, we're ignoring that this is here right now. Okay, and we actually do not need this box. So just put one line right through it. Okay, what I always teach my second graders now is that we need to label the boxes. So your first one is your beginning. Your fifth one is the end. Okay, pretty simple. The third one is the middle, but I also call it edge of the seat. And they know the reason, they know that EOS means that because it's kind of like when you're watching a movie and you're creeping forward and forward and forward on your seat because you can't wait to know what is going to happen next. It's the most exciting part of the story, or the movie rather. So this in your small moment is going to be the most exciting part. Most exciting meaning the happiest part or even the scariest part, because some of you wrote stories that were a little bit frightening, where something frightening happened to you. So you need to do this part. Boxes, okay? Now I told you that the small moment I was going to write was going to be about my daughter and my dog meeting. So let me show you how that would look, okay? So the first part of this story is going to be when my husband and I were walking up the stoop. I already messed up. We walked up the steps, okay? The end, and now I'm going to go to the end, okay? Remember, I need to know those edges. I need to know where things are starting and stopping, okay? So the end part is when we all sat together. We all sat down, including Tess. All of our bottoms were on the couch, all sat down. Now notice I left this part here because next week you're going to draw a picture. Okay, right now you're just going to write a phrase. It does not need to be a complete sentence because I'm the author, I'm the writer here, and I know all sat down, even Tess on the couch. I know what that means. Okay, so I would be able to tell you that. All right, you are not writing sentences in the story here. You're not writing 5 or 6 sentences. It's only going to be a couple of words. Okay, so far we walked up the steps. Next part, we sat down on the couch. The edge of the seat part would obviously be that moment when they kind of came together, when Tess sniffed and licked her face. So when they met, I'm going to write that big. And Tess sniffed and licked Ellery. Again, you're leaving a little bit of white space here. Remember, edge of seat. When you're going to make the reader creep towards the edge of their seat to find out what's happening next. You are leaving 2 and 4 blank. I'm going to teach you how to do that next week. So right now, 1, fill out 1 first, 5 last. The last box next, okay? 1 and 5. And then go back and write the most exciting part of the story. Again, the reason why you're filling out 5 here is because you need to know the last moment of your story. That is really, these two are kind of the edges of your story, the bread, we could call them, right? Okay, so today, you're filling out your puzzle pieces. You're putting them together. And you're going to fill out 1, 5, and 3. Have fun. I know your teachers are going to really love seeing these. When they're all filled out, you're going to snap a picture and send it to your teacher. And they will enjoy seeing those. All right? So that is it for today. Again, 2 and 4. Don't touch them. Don't touch them. Okay? Oh my goodness. Gotta get up. Have fun, second graders.